Hello everybody and welcome back to RainBro Crafts. My name is Colton and today Zac will be showing you how we make our ginger patchouli soap with some coffee scrub in it. This soap, it was a really big hit when it was out last time and we brought it back, but with a little extra flair in the design. So stay tuned and watch how I made this ginger patchouli soap with coffee scrub in it. Alrighty, Zac is going to take away this soap making of our ginger patchouli soap. This is again a slight redesign on a soap we made previously. Since this is fan favorites month, we wanted to take each soap we made and kind of elevate it in terms of either design, or if we wanted to fine tune the fragrance, this was the opportunity to do it as well. So we'll blend up all of our base ingredients, our plant-based oils, which are in the description box below, our lye water, sodium lactate, some colloidal oatmeal, and then also a little extra water to offset what the kaolin clay, which is in the fragrance oil, takes out. For the fragrance oil, we are doing ginger patchouli, which is a really good kind of fresh fragrance. It doesn't really have like that earthy patchouli base note or even like ginger earthiness that sometimes happens when you have a ginger or a patchouli fragrance oil. It's a really good one if you like something a little zingy with a little additional complexity. We will then blend that fragrance oil and kaolin clay into our soap base as well, and then pour off about half of that uncolored soap base. For the redesign of this soap, I was actually inspired by Sleepy Hollow Handmade. We follow them on Instagram, and they make soaps and other bath and body products kind of similar to us. And they had a soap with some coffee grounds and dark brown color in the bottom and then a white top. So we kind of took that and ran with the idea. For that dark brown top layer that Zac is doing there, we actually put in some coffee grounds. We use used coffee grounds and then we do dry them between when we use them and when they go in here. And we also blitzed these just a little bit in a coffee grinder to make them not quite so harsh. These were ground for a drip coffee brewer, and we find that that's a little coarse for your skin. It's not going to damage you or anything, but this is just a slightly better user experience. And then we will pour all of that remaining soap batter on top of that bottom uncolored soap layer. You can see here that this soap batter is pretty liquidy at this point in the process. So we're gonna go slow and we're gonna go low and use our scraper there to break the fall of that soap batter. A nice clean line isn't the most important for this specific design because of what's coming up here in a couple seconds, which is that we're gonna be using our favorite tool from 2023, which is the hanger swirl tool. But we still wanted to have it a nice clean delineation, and we didn't want to have it look like we were doing a drop swirl or anything like that. For this amount of soap batter, we did 2 tablespoons of coffee grounds. So I think in the clips you saw Zac add in 1 scoop and then a second scoop later because it didn't look quite scrubby enough for what we were going for. And then we'll break out our hanger swirl tool and do some quick up and down kind of swoops. The one thing to note when you have a hanger swirl, at least for the kind we have, is that it is bendy. And so it's useful to pre-bend it to the size of your soap mold before you start making soap, because sometimes soap batter doesn't behave like you think it should, and you don't want to be futzing around with your hanger swirl tool to get it to fit while your soap batter is maybe curing a little faster than what you thought it might. And ours is just from Brambleberry. It wasn't very expensive either, but it's a really great tool. And then for the top design, Zac is going front to back with our soap spoon here and doing kind of like little scales. In the soap cutting, you'll be able to see this a little bit better because that brown won't be quite so shiny. But it's a really cool, simple effect that matches the kind of clean, simple nature of this specific soap. And then we will spritz the top with some rubbing alcohol and set this aside covered for 24 hours before it is time to slice up. And you can see that brown is a little less dark brown than what it was previously, and you can see that really cool texture design as well. And then we'll split the soap with our slab splitter here. If anyone has any tips on how to keep your soap from sticking to the bottom of your slab splitter and also from getting it all gunky between uses, feel free to let us know in the comments below, because especially when you're doing a dark bar like this and then maybe a lighter bar, it's kind of annoying to have to wash like minutes between. And then we will use Dorothy, our multi-bar cutter, and slice the soap and get to see those beautiful hanger swirl designs. And that is exactly what we were going for, a very like stark contrast between the light bottom layer and the dark upper layer. The soap again was a surprising fan favorite because patchouli is one of those fragrances that people, even if they see the name or scent patchouli, they might not even pick it up and smell it. And then when they pick this fragrance up, they have a change of heart, and it just sold out surprisingly quickly, which was the summary of most of these soaps. But this soap, Ginger Patchouli soap, will be for sale starting December 1st, online and in person as well, so come and check us out. Our calendar of events is on our website. We would like to give a big shout out to all of our foamy homies and our suddy buddies. They get soaps of the month from us, discount codes, and other fun perks. If you're interested in joining them, check out our website for more details. We appreciate all of our foamy homies and suddy buddies so much. Another way to support the channel is liking this video, commenting, and subscribing to the channel, also ringing the bell icon. Thanks for watching.